Remember to click subscribe and notification button for more Appa's video.
Cooking Appa.
Hi, this is Cooking Appa. Recently, Appa did a sambal prawn, which is very well received. Today, I'm going to make sambal prawn also, but with a little bit of variation here. That I'm going to add petai. Yeah, some people is requesting Appa to make some petai dish. This is English is called sting bean. It has got a very acquired taste. As the name suggests, it actually stinks. Okay, so you either love it or you hate it. For me, I love it, and I heard this has got some detox effect on our body. Okay, so I have some sting beans here, and also some big prawns. Devein and also remove all the shell, but I did not throw away my shell. I actually keep my shell in the freezer because one day I'm going to use the shell to make prawn broth. Okay, don't throw away your prawn shell. They are very valuable. Okay, now the last time I did sambal prawn, I actually used tauchu. Today I'm not going to use tauchu. Instead, I'm going to use this is tamarind puree, which is also called asam. Okay, I'm going to add asam today, and this is a little bit of belacan powder. Okay, usually you will buy if you are in Malaysia, you're going to find the belacan in fermented shrimp paste in cubes, big cubes. Then you can dry roast them until it is dry. It becomes powder form like this. It'll probably take you 10 minutes or so. Okay, it's a slow process. Don't use high heat. Use low heat to dry roast it. Then of course we have some chili, fresh chili, the seeds, because I always feel that the biggest challenge of cooking a spicy dish is always how to make it look spicy but it is not spicy. Because most of us, like my family, I'm the only one who takes spicy. Or my wife, my mother-in-law, they don't take spicy, so I will always de-seeds. Yeah, de-seeds the chili so that it is not spicy but it looks very appetizing. Of course, we have 1 clove of garlic here, and also red. This is it's a small red onion. You can use shallot, no problem. Some people like to argue with Appa. Appa, this is shallot. This is not small red onion. It doesn't matter to me. They are the same. To me, it's actually the same. But if you really look at it carefully, the small onion is more rounder. Okay. Small onion is more rounder like this. Small red onion. If the shallot is usually more elongated, okay? And shallot is usually sweeter. Small red onion is more spicier. So it depends what do you like. So we are going to make the chili paste first. Okay. Use a manual grinder here. Put in the seeds chili, and also garlic and little red onion. And I'm going to add in the belacan powder here. You can just use the cube also, okay? This is just to give it some more umami flavor. It is really nice, okay? And I don't mind adding a little bit of salt. Okay. So I'm going to blend it until it is nicely become a coarse paste. Okay, I have blended it until this type of consistency. I did not add any water. This is the water coming out from the fresh chili itself. Okay, so now the next step is to saute the chili paste. Alright, if you are using a stainless steel wok like Appa, then in order to avoid it sticking at the bottom, ingredients sticking at the bottom is to add oil in cold wok, then only you raise the heat. Okay? So I'm going to saute my chili paste first. Okay, lower the heat a little bit. It can be a bit shocking, be careful, but it's going to be so fragrant later. Oh, actually a little bit get burnt. My oil is a little bit too hot. Next time you should add in the chili a bit earlier, okay? Or try not to make it too hot. Now I'm going to saute this until the color really turns a bit darkened. So it will probably take a couple of minutes. Okay, then only the fragrance really will of the chili paste will come up. So we are going to come back shortly, all right? Now some people doesn't understand what is the purpose of sauteing the fresh ingredient. Well, actually the purpose of sauteing is to remove the water from the ingredient. Once the water has been removed, then whatever left would be the nature fragrance and nature aroma and the nature flavor and the sweetness of the ingredient itself. So believe it or not, chili itself also has its natural vegetable sweetness in it once you remove the water. Okay, so that is the purpose of sauteing. So you have to be a little bit more patient in this, but it won't take long, just a couple of minutes. And remember, don't use too high heat during this sauteing stage. You don't want to burn your chili. I'm using medium high, okay, and you need to keep on stirring and with enough oil, sufficient oil. Okay, do not worry about a little bit more oil when you are cooking chili dish or spicy dish, because the oil itself will make the dish looks very nice, very appetizing. Okay, it's actually almost there. The color has definitely become darker, and also the oil has started to break, meaning you can see now very clearly the separation between the oil. Okay, and now I'm going to put in some this is my tamarind paste, about 1 tablespoon. And I'm going to season my chili paste a little bit. Turn down the fire a bit here now. Let me where's my salt? Okay. I'm going to put in a little bit of salt. And put in a bit of sugar. Note that I have actually turned down my fire to actually medium low, okay? I don't want to make my chili paste burn here. And give it a bit of light soy sauce. Okay, remember, don't add in your prawn for too early, or your petai, because actually petai can be eaten raw, and prawn will only take about 3 to maximum 4 minutes to cook. So you get ready your chili paste here now, like what I'm doing right now. Okay, we have very beautiful, nice chili paste right now. And let me zoom in a bit for you. Now we can actually put in the prawn. I'm adjusting up the fire right now. And also my petai. Okay, now I'm using high heat. Ooh, this is going to taste so good. Try not to overcook your prawn. Even a big size prawn like what I'm using now, maximum should be only about less than 4 minutes. Alright, and I'm going to tune down the fire a little bit because I want to close it with a lid and let it cook by itself for say about about 2-3 minutes. Okay, we will come back shortly. Many people doesn't realize the best timing for cooking your prawn is always between 3 minutes to 5 minutes, no matter how big or huge is your prawn. Okay, unless you are cooking lobster. Okay, if you are talking about normal prawn, even though the size I'm using, this is very huge. Okay, mine is considered XXL in Kuala Lumpur, and I bought it for like 100 ringgit per kilo. And big ocean prawn, so I'm going to cook it. Total cooking time will be somewhere around 4 minutes or so. Okay, so I've been simmering under medium high, slightly above medium high for the past 2 minutes plus. This is going to taste so good. A little bit of char, I love it. It's definitely cooked. Okay, my prawn is definitely cooked. Look at the beautiful, nice color. So before I remove it, I'm just going to give it some final pinch of light sauce. Alright, it's done. I'm going to remove this and show you how I serve it. Okay, here's my Sambal petai prawn. If you really like it to look even more appetizing, you can actually double the amount of chili that I have used. Just now, my chili is slightly more than the amount of my prawn. Okay, you can use a lot more chili if you want. Okay, so if you like my video, do share my video on your Facebook to your friends. Come to Cooking Appa Facebook fan page to click like and follow button. Follow Appa on Instagram and subscribe to Cooking Appa YouTube channel. Thank you very much. Enjoy your dinner with your family. Bye bye.